Hello, today we are going to see about Swagger. So, what is Swagger, why we are using Swagger, and what are the benefits of Swagger, etc. So, we all know about RESTful APIs. So, Swagger is a popular tool for designing, building, and documenting RESTful APIs. Then, it provides a simple way to create and maintain a machine readable description of an API's functionality, as well as automatically generating client libraries and server stubs in multiple programming languages. So server stub is nothing but it is a piece of code that simulates the behavior of a server in a testing environment. In the context of API, a server stub can be used to simulate the response of an API endpoint during testing before the actual implementation of the server is complete. So this allows developers to test their client code and ensure that everything is working properly without having to wait for the server to fully implemented. Therefore, Swagger allows developers to define the structure and behavior of an API using a simple human readable format called the OpenAPI specification. We will see what is OpenAPI specification a little bit later. So this machine readable description can be used to automatically generate client libraries and server stubs in multiple programming languages, means saving time and reducing the risk of errors. What is OpenAPI? So OpenAPI specification is a standard for describing RESTful APIs. It provides a way for developers to define and describe the functionality of an API in a machine readable format. This makes this makes it easier for API consumers to understand the API and to use it on their own applications. So an OpenAPI file includes details about the available endpoints, the operations that can be performed on each endpoint, such as get, post, or put, the parameters required for each operation, the expected input and output for each operation, and the authentication methods used by the API. So in addition to these technical details, an API file can also include information such as the API's contact information, license information, terms of use, and other important details. This makes it easier for API consumers to understand the API's policies and to know how to use the API in a legal and responsible manner. Swagger offers several benefits for designing and documenting RESTful APIs, including improved API documentation. So Swagger provides a simple and intuitive way to create and maintain machine readable API documentation. This makes it easier for developers to understand and how to use the API. Next is code generation. Swagger can automatically generate client libraries and server stubs in multiple programming languages. So we see about this point earlier itself, which saves time and effort for developers. Third one is improved collaboration. Swagger allows API designers, developers, and stakeholders to collaborate more effectively on the design and development of an API. The machine readable documentation makes it easier for everyone to understand and work with the API. Fourth one is easier testing and validation. Swagger provides tools for testing and validating APIs, making it easier to catch and fix error before development process. Increased efficiency. Swagger reduces the amount of time and effort required to design, build, and document the API, leading to increased efficiency and faster time to market. Improved API discoverability. Swagger makes it easier for developers to understand, discover, and use APIs as the documentation provides a clear, comprehensive overview of the API functionality. So overall, Swagger provides a comprehensive and efficient solution for designing, building, and documenting RESTful APIs, making it easier for developers to work with and understand APIs.